Attorney General Eric Holder facing new fire from Republicans over the Fast and Furious botched gun sting program. Senator John Cornyn led the charge during Holder's latest Capitol Hill appearance.
You violated the public trust, in my view, and by failing and refusing to perform the duties of your office. So, Mr. Attorney General, it's more with sorrow than regret, than anger, that I would say that you leave me no alternative but to join those that call upon you to resign your office.
With all due respect, Senator, there's so much that's factually wrong with the premises that you started your statement with. I'd say it's almost breathtaking. I don't have any intention of resigning.
Fast and Furious flap is not going away. Just to remind you, the sting operation was run by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives starting in 2006. The feds allowed weapons to be purchased illegally in order to connect them to drug cartel leaders, but agents lost track of hundreds of weapons after they crossed the border, and 2 of those weapons turned up at the scene of the killing of a U.S. Border Patrol agent in December of 2010. The Justice Department has acknowledged the program was flawed, but that is not good enough for Republicans. CNN senior legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin is here. Welcome, Jeffrey.
Hi, Carol.
So what I'd like you to do is douse us with reality, because this has become very partisan, this argument over Eric Holder. Eric Holder has testified before the House Judiciary Committee 9 times. Each time he has admitted Fast and Furious was a dreadful mistake, and each time Holder says he was unaware of the tactics of the operation. Why don't Republicans believe him?
Well, this is really much more to be filed in the category of politics than law, I think. This was a terribly conceived plan. It is worth pointing out, as you just did, it started in 2006 in the Bush administration, but it was continued in the Obama administration, and it was a bad idea. The heart of the complaint by the Republicans against Holder is that he is somehow covering up his role in it, and there's a big dispute over documents. Has the Justice Department produced all the documents that the congressional Republicans want? Now, this is really a traditional fight between the legislative branch and the executive branch. They are often fighting over which documents can be made available to Congress, but the idea that there is some sort of corruption here, that there is something sinister, has not been proven at all, at least as far as I can tell.
So why doesn't Holder just turn over the documents?
Well, he has turned over a great many documents. One of the ways that the Justice Department and the Congress always fights is Justice Department says, look, there are certain internal documents that are not Congress's business, that are not subject to congressional investigation. That came up in the Bush administration. It's coming up now. That is the heart of the dispute that's going on now.
So Republican lawmakers are threatening to hold Holder in contempt. Holder says that would create a constitutional crisis. So would it?
I don't think so. I think this is mostly show business one way or another. I think it would be embarrassing for Holder, it would be unpleasant, and I think that's really the goal of what's going on here. Eric Holder, despite the wishes of apparently some in Congress, is not going to be hauled off in handcuffs. This is likely to peter along until the end of President Obama's term, or his first term, and then presumably Eric Holder will leave at the end of this term. He is more or less given a signal he's not going to stay on. But I don't think there's going to be any sort of constitutional crisis or, for better or worse, any resolution until the election.
Jeffrey Toobin, thanks so much.
Okay, Carol.